I've been wandering out here in the desert and I think I'm really, really lost. Getting kind of concerned because this is all the water I have left. What am I gonna do? Let's see if is there any food out here? I've been watching survival videos of being lost in the desert, but I don't remember any of it. Oh, there's a Mammillaria grammii. Oh, those curved spines, I don't think I can eat that. It's underneath this Palo Verde. Oh my gosh, I'm getting kind of scared. What am I gonna do? I'm so lost. I was just out here having fun, being out in nature. There's another grammii next to, what is this, maybe creosote? Is any of this edible? It's a nice clump. Not sure what we're gonna do. Look at it, it's just we have to find water, we have to find shelter. I heard some quail out here. What do you think? Do you think that would be a good shelter? Should we make camp there? Looks like somebody has dug a hole here. What are we gonna do? Is this the end of Cookie's cacti? Here, why don't I hang out here? Is this good shelter? Let's go maybe over here. I don't know if you can hear the sound of the car out there. I'm pretty sure that's just a mirage as we're becoming delirious. Stuck out here. There's a saguaro. You think that's edible? Can't do it. Too many spines. Oh, what do you think about here? Is this a good shelter area? Oh, maybe here. This looks like a good spot. The sun is starting to go down. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Let's see. Okay, let's maybe hang out here. I feel like I've lost 50 pounds already and I'm gonna starve to death. This desert must be ancient. Let's see if we can find any other sources of food. Like, this must be natural fencing that you can find out in the desert. Probably been here for millions of years. Oh, that's one. Very thirsty. Is that even alive? Looks like a hedgehog cactus of some sort. Echinacerius. Oh man. Saguaro. Maybe we'll go this way. We're gonna have to find some help. I think I came out here maybe 5 hours ago. And then quickly realized that I was lost. Of course, I'm conveniently lost in the desert with a fully charged camera and my microphone all ready to go. Look, I see more plants over there. Maybe we can use that for food. Oh, I didn't know that asphalt was in the desert. This must be millions of years old as well. All natural asphalt. Look at that. There's plants over there. A whole bunch of Ferocactus. Probably Wizlazeni. I can't zoom with this camera. Y'all, we need to find shelter quick because the sun is starting to go down. Today's actually Christmas. Gosh, I'm gonna be so lost on Christmas. What am I gonna do on this all-natural asphalt? Who knew the Sonoran Desert had asphalt in it? It's another saguaro. You think this is edible? I'm pretty sure that building there's a mirage. There's another saguaro here. Yeah, that's definitely a mirage. The desert's playing tricks on me. Same thing with all this. This must be all natural desert structures. For sure, probably evolved over millions of years, including those things that look like tires, but they're not. I didn't know the desert had like a fencing to protect plants from rabbits. This doesn't even look like a native Sonoran desert plant. Like some aloe here and some agave. Do you think we can eat this? It's a nice Ferocactus. Probably Wizlazeni. It's another saguaro. Oleander. Probably not a Sonoran desert native. That's really odd. How is this showing up in the middle of nowhere? Look at all these saguaro. Oh, look at this one. Saguaro with a buddy next to it. Another Ferocactus. Probably Wizlazeni. Some really nice spines. Look how big they are when they're in the ground, in the wild. In this wild, wild desert. There's another saguaro. Right next to a Palo Verde. Oh my gosh, there's a little nest. I wonder if there's anything in it. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to die out here. It's another Ferocactus. And another saguaro. Looks like somebody's been digging there. Oh, there's an all-natural garbage can out here. I bet this is millions of years old too. It probably evolved to be this way, this color. Oh yeah, definitely. Look, it's got some strange markings on it. Somebody must have drew that, drew it on there to mark something, but it belongs to somebody or it means something. These symbols. What am I gonna do? Look. Oh man, I'm really scared. I don't want to die out here yet. I want to keep making video content to share with you all. Like there's some more cactus over there. Oh. Oh, Mammillaria grammii, or is it Cochimia now? The curved spines. That's too spiny, I can't eat that. Some more saguaro there. I'm pretty sure those buildings are all mirages. My brain playing tricks on me as I'm severely dehydrated and pretty sure I'm starving to death because I haven't eaten in about 5 minutes. Another saguaro. That's definitely not the sound of a car in civilization. Definitely not, because I'm so far into the desert here. Just so deep into the Sonoran desert. Those are all mirages. Absolutely mirages. Yeah, those are probably all natural power lines that are often found in the deep desert. This is definitely not man-made. It has evolved to be like this probably over billions of years through survival. I'm pretty sure that's not water, as I am dying of thirst. I'm not going to try that, but it's poison because my brain is just playing all these tricks on me. Look, it's another saguaro. There's a lot of saguaro here. I guess it makes sense since we're deep in the Sonoran desert. It's a Palo Verde. Maybe we can build a house or something in that tree, and then we can survive. Gosh, that darn mirage. It looks like it's my car over there, I'm pretty sure. Man, the brain really plays tricks on you, huh? When you're thirsty and hungry. A little clump of something. I can't tell if it's alive anymore. Looks like it used to be a Grammii. It's a mammillaria or a cochamia. Is there anything else here that we can potentially eat? Are rocks edible? There's a lot of rocks out here. Maybe slow roasted on an open fire. Oh, look at that saguaro. Oh, two saguaro. Those rocks definitely look naturally placed. Couldn't have been my parents. Look, this is probably the sign of whoever made that green looking garbage pail. It was probably they're doing is like this. What do you think? All natural Sonoran desert structure. Been here for a long time probably. Oh, now here's something we could consider for dinner. It's purple Lapuntia. Is this like a purple Rita? I forgot what it's called. It's very stressed. Probably from the winter. We did get some good rain a few days ago. Hopefully that will help it out. Right next to a saguaro. More saguaro. It's got a Ferocactus buddy here. See how it has the extra heads? I can't see my camera. Hopefully I'm pointing it the right direction, but you can see there's an extra growth on the top. It probably got damaged on the top of the cactus and then it grew the extra head. Oh, look, we have some Ferocactus peppercanthus, paper spine cactus. These aren't native, are they? I don't think so. I think these are from South America. That's a really nice one. Can we eat that? Get around this tree. That's what happens when you put them in the ground here with some shade. I mean, naturally evolved here under shade. Another clump here. We're back on this all-natural asphalt. That's definitely an illusion or a mirage. I think my brain is really playing tricks on me. More saguaro on this side too, and over there. nice Ferocactus. This one looks like it has yellow spines. Probably Wislaseni as well. I don't see any evidence of red spines on here. I don't know if it... I mean, it gets a lot of sun here, so I don't know if it got like sun bleached. I don't know. It's a nice one. Maybe we can eat that. What are we gonna do? Being stuck out here so deep in the desert. Maybe there's food back here. Oh man. Oh man, this is treacherous. I'm losing precious calories. Oh, looks like this Sapuntia didn't make it through the summer. That's really too bad. I think this is probably a cholla of some sort. It's looking really dry. The creosote looks good. So does the Palo Verde. These are all brittle bush waiting to come back alive. Some more Saguaro. On the side of this Mirage house. This is Ferocactus. See, it's already growing to be columnar. It's not even a barrel shape anymore. Let's go this side. Echinacerius, a hedgehog. This is a Ferocactus, completely columnar. Probably been here for a really long time. Saguaro. This is a Ferocactus as well. Look at it. You can hardly tell the difference between the Ferocactus and the Saguaro. So when they get really old, they kind of lose that barrel shape or barrel form, and they grow columnar. Isn't that cool? Another Ferocactus. It's probably been in this pot for a really long time. I have harvested seeds off of this plant before, and then planted seedlings. So this has probably been here for millions of years as well. Slowly evolving for sure. That's definitely not my car because we're so lost in the desert right now. Those mind games, huh? That our brains trick us into. I mean, look at this. We're just seeing things. Those aren't pots, but those plants are real. This is the Echinacerius. This is one of those hedgehogs. More paper spine cactus. And look at this Mammillaria or Cochimia grammii. It's been in this pot where it doesn't get a ton of light. So the way that it looks like this, that's how it looks when it grows in very little light. It's so pretty. It's a little dark, so I don't know if this comes out through the camera, but see how the aerials are kind of growing, or tubercles or whatever you call them, kind of farther apart, and it's growing really tall. But it doesn't show like true etiolation. It actually looks pretty good. There's another one over here. Oh, we've got some Acatillo. That's Julius right there in the center. Acatillo. Saguaro. Let me show you this grammii that does grow in full sun. Look at this guy. We don't know how long this has been here, but this is where it grows. You see how the spines are way more dense than the other one that we saw in the pot? I mean, the imaginary pot. This is what happens when it's out in full sun. When I first met this plant, it was standing upright, and then over time, it did this. And it's got all the pups growing off of it. This saguaro broke in half this summer. I think I had a video showing it leaning, and then it fell apart, sadly. But I think the bottom, I don't know, that looks pretty bad. But I have seen saguaros around town that have broken in half like this, and then they continue to live and then grew pups off of the broken aerial. Look at that. Man. That's really beautiful. I don't know. There's a dead bug on there too. All natural desert, as you can tell. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe we can eat this. Look at that aloe clump. It's a huge aloe clump with a saguaro right next to it. Let's hike up this treacherous hill, risking our lives here. These are so cool. I'm always amazed when you can find saguaro for sale, and like the little ones are $5, and they take several years to get to that size. And then you see them in the ground, and they're massive. And these are small too. Here's a Ferocactus. Look at that. That's definitely a mirage, all those buildings and stuff down there. Yeah, it's a mirage. Look at this. This is what the mountain is made out of. See this mountain? Does anybody know what kind of material this is? Oh, look, maybe another potential food source. It's another purple prickly pear. Doesn't look quite as stressed as the other one that we saw. Oh my gosh, risked our lives to get down from that treacherous mountain. Let's see if there's any chances for a food source down there. So many saguaro out here in the wide open desert. They're like soldiers standing. This is Cleopatra. My mom named it Cleopatra. This is probably the second oldest saguaro here in this wide open desert, which is my parents' yard. But this one is old enough to flower. And then here is our mighty Julius, which has showed up in one of my first videos on growing saguaro, or about saguaro, and then showing my, I think at that time, 1-year-old seedlings. They're now well over 2 years old, doing well. This is the oldest saguaro on this bit of land, all natural desert. You can see it has several arms on it already. It has been a very rough summer, but we did get some rain finally, so it actually looks Probably kind of thirsty, but not too bad. Is it amazing or is that amazing? And next to it, it's got some buddies. Some Ferocactus, some Echinacerius. I think this is probably Engelmannii. A real mean-looking plant, but a real hardy plant as well. And you can see this one's been really hurting this from the lack of rain this summer. The summer was the worst summer, I think, ever. We got basically no rain. I think Phoenix logged about a fraction of an inch of rain during the monsoon. There's another hedgehog. When it flowers, those guys are really cool. Ferocactus. It's a Ferocactus in a pot. It's a little guy in the ground. Acatillo. Oh, there's a really big clump of Echinacerius. Oh, look how cute this one is. In the top, you can see the new growth. I love the color variation of the spines. It's like almost black at the bottom, and it gets lighter and lighter and lighter, and suddenly it's like almost white at the top. There's another clump of Echinacerius. This one's quite thirsty. Oh my gosh, there's a strange man there. It's my dad. So this is Jenny from Cookie's Cacti. Thank you for being lost with me out here in the horrendously harsh Sonoran desert. I hope I'm able to find shelter and food tonight so I can keep making videos for you all. I hope you enjoyed walking around my parents' yard and seeing all the really cool plants they have. Oh, before I go, this saguaro was knocked over by a delivery truck, and it was lying on its side almost all summer, and then my dad was slowly trying to pull it upright, and then he finally did. And you can see it looks pretty rough, but it's still alive. We'll see. Poor thing. Hope you all had a wonderful holiday season and a wonderful new year. This video will be posted, I think now is already well past the New Year's. So hopefully you enjoyed this little walkthrough of my parents' place. Seeing all the cool plants they have. Got a lot of native stuff and then some other non-native things kind of stuck in here. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.